trying to hold that one in.
Yeah, all right, we're good.
Audio signature.
Yeah. That's what that's for.
So when did you start modeling, like, first?
So I started back in, like, 2019. I kind of just started, like, submitting my stuff and everything like that, and then it just started taking off, like, in 2020.
Oh, gotcha.
And then I just was talking to a bunch of people, submitting all the time, and then brought me to Nashville.
Huh.
Did that start on Instagram? Like, how did that start?
No,
The
like,
whole thing.
I decided that I wanted to, like, do modeling. I decided I wanted to, like, go further with it, and then I just submitted, like, pictures of me to agencies, and then they, like, contact you back.
Did you ever know anybody who had done it before and you were like, this is something I think I could do?
I mean, I see, like, the girls on, like, Instagram and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, you know, like, whatever, like, whenever I was younger and stuff. But, like, I'd never knew anyone, like, personally to, like, help me get in.
Does that make you a living? Pretty good living?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Cool.
It does.
Yeah.
So
any tips for if I wanted to get into that, or Cody wanted to get into that?
You got to look better, I think.
Austin.
I'm out on that, man.
I think y'all would do a good job.
Yeah, you'd be like a really good like hospital model. You'd be like,
You're
this is
always
what a
breaking
cast
it.
looks like on my arm. This is what my leg looks like whenever it's
This is
wrapped
what a
up.
beer belly looks like. Here's a rotten liver.
Yeah, you want to introduce yourself to everybody who you are? Because people watching our thing probably don't know who you are.
Hi, my name is Gema Jae. I live in Nashville. I'm a social media influencer. I do TikTok, Instagram, and I model.
That's a good title.
Spitted that out like you
pretty
said.
good, yeah.
I've been on a couple of these.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Any we would have heard of?
No.
It's all right. Nobody's heard of this one either. So.
This is like episode number 9, I think.
Yeah. Getting there.
I don't know if Austin told you the name of our podcast. It's called "Don't Take My Word for It." In case you're wondering why we say that, it's just because.
Why? What is it?
People say things that they don't know about, and people take their word for it, and they probably shouldn't.
It's kind of like
So if we say something that's wrong, don't hold it against any of us.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yep. So I can figured that like you were posting on TikTok and you were getting a following, and then you had somebody reached out to you, but you went ahead and reached out to other people to try and get your modeling career together.
Yeah, so like TikTok and stuff like didn't get me like the job or like the modeling or like the contract and stuff like that. It was just me submitting to people.
Gotcha. Is that like a around here thing, or do they fly you out to places?
Yeah, so like I lived in Nashville since August. And, like, I've been in different states. I was in LA in October.
Oh, awesome.
I fly back and forth to Columbus, Ohio. So I'm more down here to, like, get established with the people that I've been talking to.
Okay.
And then now it's kind of like I'm traveling in and out of different states now.
How's LA?
Horrible.
Really?
Why?
I would never move there in my life.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. It's like a different type of
What's wrong
It's a
with
different
it?
type of people. Like, it's a different world.
Maybe I missed it.
Type
Did you
of
say
folk.
you're from here too?
No. I'm from Pittsburgh,
Yeah, I was gonna say you're
Pennsylvania.
from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's colder up there.
So you've only
than,
been here since August? I thought you were here longer than that.
Just August.
Wow.
I moved down here August 1st.
You got any plans for the future? Is this the kind of thing you want to do forever? You got any big dreams that are branching off, or what do you want to do 10 years from now?
Like the same thing that I'm doing now, but just on a bigger level.
Bigger how?
Yeah.
Like when you see what you're going to be doing 10 years from now, what's that? Physically doing, like your day to day.
I don't know. I have to wait in 10 years to see that. Okay. I don't really know.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're gonna like try to be in movies and stuff? Have you considered being an actress?
No, I mean, I've thought about it. I was like, oh, yeah, like that would be cool, but it's just I don't know if it would be like my thing.
I'm sure that's
like down the road. Like I maybe might get into it, but right now I'm just focused on this,
Gotcha.
which is modeling. So.
I'm sure that's a hard thing to learn. How to act and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I would not know what to do.
Yeah, me neither. No way.
Is modeling something that makes you feel fulfilled? Do you enjoy it, or is it just money to you?
No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not.
Though.
It's definitely not just money.
What do you like about it then?
I just like meeting like different people. I met so many different like girls and like that I like became friends with. I met a bunch of different people that are like good connections to have like in the future. So I mean, I just like that part of it.
Networking.
And like the money comes, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing. And
That's
the
the more
money's just
important
there.
part, probably.
Yeah.
So what about Kristen and Whitney then? What's the beef there? What's going on there?
I mean, I don't really have a problem with them. I think they might more have a problem with me. I think. But at the end of the day, it's like, their problem that they have with me is their problem. I don't lose sleep at night, so...
That's facts.
That's
Facts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How did you guys meet?
Oh, it was very nice. So, I found her on TikTok and added her on Snapchat, okay? Well, this one night, you posted a deal that was like, oh, I'm public for the night or whatever, and I slid up and I was like, what the hell does that mean? And you're like, that means everybody can respond. Yeah. And then I had Kristen and Whitney posted on my story. And you slid up and you're like, you know them? And it just went from there. Because you added me back after that. And so we just kind of
because it's like always like whenever I see someone with people that like I used to associate with or that like I know, I'm like, wait, how do you know them?
Yeah, that's definitely so, like, how all that started.
So drama is how you guys know each other.
Pretty much.
Can you explain
not really. It wasn't really drama.
I don't think I know like who those people are or what's the deal. I'm interested in that.
Well, maybe you should watch TikTok a little.
I watch too much TikTok already.
It's just drama. It's just like guys, different type of guys, different friend groups. It's just like clashing heads all the time. So it's like, I don't know. Situations that are here right now.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
okay. Sounds like something I wouldn't want to get into.
That's pretty cool. You made a lot of cool people. I mean, worked for me.
I met a lot of cool people, but I also am not friends with any of them now. So it's like, I met them. It was like fun for like a couple months, and then it was like, all right, well, this is over.
Yeah. Okay.
So you have a lot of following in TikTok. I think it was like 650,000, right? Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
What's like your biggest advice for getting that?
Being very consistent. Like, you have to be consistent. You have to post every single day. If you don't post every day, you're never going to see results.
Yeah.
Some people will have, like, a viral video. Some people will have a viral video, and then they'll be like, oh, I don't need to post for, like, 2-3 months. And then, like, they post again, nothing. Like, dude, because you didn't post after you went viral.
Yeah.
So you just have to be consistent.
Like, a couple times a day, once a day, 5 times a day.
Do you have a formula that you stick to?
Whenever I first started out, I started doing it. I posted 3 times a day. I posted 3 videos every single day. Now I'm kind of like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's a lot of work.
Probably 1.
Yeah. I imagine your stuff looks a little bit better than me and Cody are putting out just crap all the time.
And that's another. You have to make sure you have good content too.
Yeah.
Like someone you have like 3 seconds to catch someone's attention.
Yeah, true.
For them to watch that video.
That is true.
We've been kind of just like throwing a bunch of crap out and seeing what maybe works, and right now none of it is.
No, like what was it? Escaping the border patrol.
Yeah,
got the most attention. It's probably feds looking for me. It's probably
I don't know.
We can't seem to find any pattern about what things get the most.
No, it's the most out of pocket things that just blow up.
But
it really is.
We started 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
so we're not expecting.
You're right though. Like
far.
I was like that one video I posted. I got like 13 million views, and I quit posting for a while, and then
because
it took me a while to get millions of views again, and then after that I quit posting again, and now I get like 200.
Yeah, so
like
that's the thing. Like,
yeah,
TikTok's like giving you your chance. They're like, all right, like we're pushing your stuff out, and then like when you're not like giving them like what they gave you, it's like, all right, why would we push?
I'll tell you what really dropped my views and stuff was being a part of the Creator Fund.
That dropped your views? Yeah. Getting paid dropped
dramatically. I'm talking like that's from true? Millions to like 100 views. When I joined right after I joined the Creator Fund, like my first 2 videos got like 3 or 4 million views, and then right after that went down to like 200.
Yeah,
and it's stayed that since. Yeah, ever since.
Yeah.
I've never been in the Creator Fund. Like,
really?
None of my videos, I've never got paid for one single TikTok that I've ever posted.
It's just so the only...
Besides, like, brand deals and, like, song promos and stuff, like music industry people will reach out to me. They're like, well, we want to pay you $400 to do a video with our song.
That's cool.
That. So that's where I make the money on TikTok.
Yeah. What? Those, like, Dollar Jerky Club hit me up one time. They're like, hey, man... I'm gonna send you a box of beef jerky.
What's wrong with that?
Man, I better not get that.
I would love for the Dollar Jerky Club if you want to hit us up.
When you blow up, though, you get so many like weird offers,
money
of
and
like
free jerky.
No, literally one time,
just so many people that you have to like, here, I'm gonna send you this. Just make a video with it, and we'll give it to you every month. And it's just always.
Well, one time I came home to like a package of like 4 boxes of energy drinks.
Oh, really?
And I never talked to the company, so I have no clue like how they got my address. It was like
that's creepy.
Called like Oaha or
That's right. Don't worry about promoting them here.
But no, I was like, okay, like what am I doing with all this?
I'd be afraid to drink it.
It tasted horrible.
Oh, so you did poison, but I don't know.
Try it.
No, but like I looked them up, like
they're a little wrap around, you know.
They're legit companies, so I just thought it was funny. I was like, okay, but yeah, I get random stuff in the mail all the time.
Yeah.
But you don't know how they're getting your address?
Well, that's kind of creepy.
But if you think about it, like it's weird how people. It's so easy to get people's information.
Like one time, like I worked with a company called Shein, and then they sent me stuff, and then I got a package from Fashion Nova. Well, I didn't know that like they're all like connected in some way somehow. So like they all work like kind of in the same like thing.
It's a cult.
Yeah.
You said it was called Shein?
Yeah.
It's like a clothing
No
store.
way, bro.
I don't know what it is.
Let me tell you. No way. You never heard of Shein?
I really haven't.
No Shein hauls or anything on TikTok?
Yeah, is there a general like style to the type of things that you? I'll admit I probably didn't do enough homework before we had you on. I didn't like watch everything you have. What would you describe as your brand?
Like my content that I post? Really like everything, to be honest with you. Like it's just back a year ago, like I was talking about earlier, I posted with my ex-boyfriend, and those like went crazy. Like I was getting like 12 million, 8 million views like a video.
Must have been a good looking dude.
Yeah, was he popular or is it just?
Well, he never had a TikTok account, and so I made him one, and he gained he gained 80,000 followers.
Holy cow!
Like just like in the like little bit of span of time like that we were posting and stuff, and then I took the account back.
Nice.
That was your base that you started from?
Was that account back?
No.
What do you?
That was your base, like the one you use now. Started with that.
Oh no, I have one account that has 80,000 followers and another account that has almost 700,000.
Oh yeah,
that's awesome.
So I took that back because I was like.
Yeah, I saw that on my For You page. I was wondering.
I made it. Like, I just gave it to you.
That's awesome.
I made it.
Back money, so.
Yeah, it has my email on it. He was like, oh, no, you can't take it. He's like, I don't want to make a new TikTok account. I'm like, oh, well. And so I unlinked him from the thing.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Because I was like, dude, like, you got the followers from me. We're not doing this.
Yeah.
We're not doing this.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Most people are like, here, give me my clothes back. You're like, let me take your money-making platform away from you. That's a boss move. I like that.
He's like, well, I think I'm going to use the account to, like, promote, like, my hunting stuff and everything like that. And I was like, no.
Valid.
No.
Valid.
No. Because he's just going to use my people. And meanwhile, he's out here doing God knows what with God knows who. And I'm like, no, I'm not about to do that. You need to strive for your next account, buddy.
That's awesome.
Sounds like you got a little heated about that.
Yeah.
Is this an old wound that just opened up again?
It's been opened up.
She's like, I was going to say old.
I would say old.
Sucker ain't sealed shut yet.
Well, we broke up in August, but...
When you moved here. Did you move here to get away from him?
No. So, pretty much, she was moving...
She's like, no, I moved here to haunt him.
No, I moved down here, and then he was moving to Montana, which was 3,000 miles away.
That's really impressive.
And to be a hunting guide. So, I was like...
That's pretty impressive.
I don't know. And then it just, like, wasn't working out. Like, he wasn't, like, liking, like, my lifestyle, I guess. And I wasn't, like, I wanted to meet new friends. Like, I wanted to go out and have fun with my friends. And I just, like, can't have a guy that doesn't accept, like, you know.
He's a stay-at-home type person.
He's very, like, laid back and chill and, like, doesn't say much.
Gotcha.
Can't relate.
Yeah. I cannot relate. Yeah. I also, like, don't like being controlled. So that's another problem. Like,
understandable.
Why I'm not in a relationship, because I don't like being controlled and like told what to do. Like, oh no, you can't go out with your friends tonight. Like, what?
Well, especially if you have to fly over the country all the time for your modeling stuff. Yeah. So.
And like, not this past boyfriend, but the one before that, he was like super insecure. So like, anytime that I would go out and like do something or whatever, he would always think like I was cheating, or like I would be like on a job, like shooting like videos and content and like traveling, and like he would be like, oh no, you're probably going to fly and see another guy. I'm like, bro, I'm literally doing my stuff.
Yeah.
And like, so yeah, it was just whatever. But it was a long-term relationship.
How long are you talking?
Like 3 years. Yeah.
You say 3 years?
Yeah.
Dang.
Almost 3 years.
Dang.
I've never dated someone
Got me beat.
that.
Yeah, I've never been single. Like, this is like... I didn't mean it like that. Like, I didn't mean it like that.
Weird way to flex, but
I've always got a line waiting for me, she says.
My first relationship was like almost 2 years, and then the other one was 3. So like I've always had like long-term relationships. I've always liked being with like someone.
So you're talking like early high school then?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Like I was always had a boyfriend during high school. Like the same boyfriend, but like
like the same. Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Ever multiple at once?
Ooh. She's like, yeah.
I've never had multiple
Cut it
boyfriends.
out.
You're rid of it.
Yeah, I dated like 5 people at once. They never knew.
Oh.
You know what? Damn. This is why I'm single. This is why I've stayed single. It's just normal now.
No, I don't get down like that.
That's good. Nobody respects somebody who does that.
Yeah.
For real. That's all. Yeah. Where we're from, it don't work like that. There's no such thing as loyalty where we're from. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, everybody's dating their cousins and all sorts of stuff.
Actually?
Well, we're pretty close to Arkansas, so.
Yeah.
So,
not anybody that I actually know, I don't think.
As far as we know.
Huh?
Although there is your cousin, right?
You know,
Do what?
sometimes
You
it
and your
kind of
cousin,
concerns
right?
me. Sometimes I'm like, I got, you know.
Oh, we're just
Are you
fourth
my
cousins.
third
We're good to go.
cousin?
We're good to go.
Yeah, he's third and up. We're good.
Yeah.
This is a lot of cutting.
Yeah. This.
It's alright. This is easier than going through and rewatching the entire episode and hoping I catch everything.
Yeah.
So.
Well, if you wouldn't say stupid stuff, you wouldn't be in this
Stupid
position.
stuff. It's alright.
I didn't catch that one either.
That's what life's all about, is mistakes and learning from them, right?
Me and Austin.
Where's the-
tearing the shit up?
Where's the coolest place you've been like flown to and done photo shoots and stuff?
Africa.
No. I've never flown like out of the country yet.
Okay.
So like I think New York was really cool. I went to New York Fashion Week with Sherry Hill and stuff like that. So that was really cool to like be dressed by her and stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd
and,
be
like,
awesome.
styled and everything. So that was really cool. That was probably be like the coolest. I love New York. I especially love it during Fashion Week. So I would say New York has always been like my favorite and coolest place I've been to.
It's amazing how big that place is.
I want to go.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go to
Yeah, I've
Europe
been there
so
3
bad.
times.
Yeah, that'd be
Europe?
cool.
I want to go to Europe so bad.
Anywhere in Europe, it's a whole continent. Any country in particular?
Is Greece in Europe?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go to Greece.
Yeah.
Like the whole like Mamma Mia thing.
Isn't that what Grace said whenever she was on? the
I feel like
podcast?
that's a girl's just dream is
girls
going
like
to Greece.
What is that?
Greece and Paris.
It's because of the photos that I could take. Like,
yeah.
you
I
know,
was gonna say we talked
so
about Greece
pretty.
on the one.
Oh yeah, you said you wanted to go to Greece. Didn't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. That was
Yeah,
a
I
whole
forgot
other
about
story.
that.
But
I say
yeah.
we make a trip to Greece, all of us.
Okay.
Who's paying?
Let's do it.
I'll pay.
Oh, perfect. Let's go right now. Shut it down. Let's go.
We're rolling out.
This is it.
Roll
We've been
Tide.
going for 20-something minutes. We can pick it up in Greece.
We'll just do it on the plane.
Sounds
Over
good.
there.
Yeah.
Get a little private jet or something. That would be
Now
cool.
we're
I would
talking
love to have a
space
private
right
jet.
Now you're talking
That's
my
all Cody
language
talks
there.
about
Yeah,
is
I'm
private
obsessed.
jets. Instead, we drove like 7.5 hours to come here, and we were thinking how much easier it would be if we just had a plane.
Well, I know a guy. He flies out.
Pawn Stars. Always knows a guy, for sure.
What?
I was like, I'm calling an expert.
No,
Is that what you're talking about?
I know a guy that works. He's my dad's friend. He works for a plane company, and he flies out Dua Lipa like all
Okay.
the time. And like she'll literally like go from like California to New York, and it's like $30,000.
Cody, that's a
Just
big
a
pop
fly.
star, like super big. In case you were wondering,
Yeah.
Got
he's
it.
probably never heard that name.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
You ever hear of Dua Lipa?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
No clue.
But no, it's really expensive. I did not know how expensive it was to just like,
Yeah.
you know.
My goal is by the end of the year, I'm going to buy a little plane, like a 4-passenger or 6-passenger plane. But that's like
Like a package.
that's like $700 an hour versus $30,000 for a trip or
Yeah.
$40,000 for a trip. So
Do you do anything? I mean, what do you do in Nashville for your, when you're not working? What do you do?
Work.
Correct.
When you're not working?
I'm always working.
Okay.
I'm always doing
You
something.
don't have a hobby in Nashville. You don't have things that are cool to do that people who come. I feel like this is probably my
Not-
4th time coming to Nashville, and I think all anybody ever talks about doing is going like drinking
Broadway.
and listening to music and stuff. So.
I was skipping a stair at a time, Right, man, breath.
ooh, that will wear you out. 2 at a time. That'll get you.
So you're from Pennsylvania.
Yes, I am.
Tell me about Pennsylvania.
So, yeah, I live in Pennsylvania. I live on a farm, an 80-acre farm.
What kind of farm would your family do?
I don't really know. Well, it was a cattle farm. It was a cattle farm, and then they like would have like the cows come like in the summertime, and then they would just like go and.
Were there a bunch of Amish people there?
No, everyone asked me.
Oh, really?
I thought Pennsylvania was like big on Amish.
No.
Were you Amish?
Like where? I am.
I could see it.
The TikTok and everything.
No, there is no Amish people like by us in.
Really?
Area.
We have all.
Like I think it's like more in like
Ohio. There's tons of Amish there. We went to the biggest Amish auction in the world in Ohio.
Yep. Hold 63 donkeys.
Who's like, let's go.
Doesn't Ohio touch
Amish
Pennsylvania?
auction.
There's a border right there that they share.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Like what part of Pennsylvania? Like
I'm like 15 minutes south of Pittsburgh.
I don't know where that is.
East.
Well, I can't really disclose.
Like the middle.
Yeah, well,
you don't have to give us that. Just the
Pennsylvania very well. Where is Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania?
It's in Pittsburgh.
Valid.
Never mind.
That's pretty valid.
I'll have to look at a map later.
Yeah, like it's like Pennsylvania and like it's Pittsburgh.
Like south.
Like Pittsburgh's a city.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
But where? North Pennsylvania.
Here
south,
we go.
East
Here we go.
It's okay.
No, continue. This will last like a couple hours.
We had a little debate in the car on the way here yesterday about Cody doesn't know how to use a tape measure. But anyways.
Okay, so yeah. All right.
Yeah, so you came here just by yourself? That's gotta be crazy. How old were you?
I was 19.
Oh yeah, I guess you were.
Oh,
You said
we're making a loop.
I just turned 19, so my birthday was in June. I was 18, just turned 19. My parents moved me down here. We got a U-Haul. They drove the U-Haul, and then I drove my car, and then they flew back, and they were here for like 5-6 days. Oh, well, I would say like a week. And then, yeah.
And they just left you? So they were pretty supportive of the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, the fire department.
They know this is what I want to do, and they are very supportive of it.
That's awesome. A lot of young people who have sort of not that traditional ideas about what they want to do with their life, their parents are like, no, you need to go to college, you need to get a biology degree, you gotta go do this, you gotta do that.
If I didn't do what I do, or it got to that point, I wanted to go to college to be a doctor. I wanted to be a dermatologist. But, I don't know.
Is that still on the table?
No, because that's like...
That's good. Burn the bridges.
Yeah, because like...
Or burn the boats, or whatever it was.
Burn the bridges.
If you want to take the island, burn the boats.
Yeah.
Plan A. That's it. There's only like one goal, one thing I want to accomplish, and I also don't believe in having plan B, because it's like you kind of like have like you're always looking back at it. You're like, oh well, if this doesn't work out, like then I just have this, and then you don't really work as hard as you should for plan A because you're so relying yourself on plan B if it doesn't work out. Yeah. And
you always have something to escape to.
So for me, I'm like, I gotta work hard, I gotta grind, and this is what I want to do. I don't have another option.
So what's like your day-to-day? Like,
yeah, that's a good question.
So like my day-to-day, it honestly just depends. Like there will be some days like where I wake up and like I have to hop on a meeting or a Zoom call. Like I respond to emails all day. I'm always looking for new trends. I'm always like talking to like photographers to do like studio shoots and stuff with them just to keep building my portfolio for like bigger and bigger things, like when it starts to scale a little bit bigger. So I'm always I'm literally always working in some aspect of the social media world. Do
you have like your own setup and everything? Like you do your own TikToks and stuff at your house, or do you always
I don't really have a setup. It's more
you have good lighting though. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
How do you do that? How do you set up your lighting?
Because I watch your TikToks.
Well, I don't even have any of this. It's literally vanity.
We need to buy a vanity. It sounds like
up really close,
Yeah, it's just like a makeup vanity, and it does well. But I've used ring lights and stuff like that. But most of the time, like this year, I've gotten so much content with modeling, so there'll be like trends and stuff like that that like will go out, and I'll use like the modeling content to like push that out.
Cut it up.
Yeah.
Do you use like YouTube or anything else besides TikTok or?
No, I want to get into YouTube. I really do. Everyone says that I should. I would do like daily vlogs, like this, like modeling trips here and there. But
it's a little bit harder.
I think you could pull off YouTube, honestly.
But it is like a lot of people make a lot of money.
Yeah, but she's already got the following. You could just shove people over to YouTube and start making money on that.
Honestly.
I have like 2,000 subs and I've never posted. I think I posted like 2 years ago.
Really?
On
YouTube? Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's just they're just sitting there. So I'm like, I think I need to do something about that.
Yeah, because you could already be getting paid from that.
I know.
So,
do you have pretty good ideas on how to, make a living off of the following you have? How to basically monetize your brand?
Well, a lot of everything that I got is like contracts. So like I had a long-term contract with Snapchat, and they reached out to me and stuff like that. So a lot of these people reach out to me, but I'm also like getting on like LinkedIn and stuff and like messaging these brands and messaging.
You kind of do a lot of it yourself. It sounds like.
Yeah, I do.
That's a lot of work.
I've never been in like a social media management before. I mean, I've talked to some people and I might sign to this one person because they can like double my income like from what I'm doing myself. Mm-hmm. But I always think to myself, if I'm doing what I'm doing and I'm making my money, why would I have someone?
Well, and the nice thing, it's like reoccurring revenue too, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So like 20 and 30, like they're taking 20 to 30% of like my money and I'm doing it myself. Then like, like why do I need them like right now?
Yeah. Yeah. Unless they can really double your income or something like that.
They say they can, but I'm too scared to like sign.
It's there once it's there.
Yeah. And like these managements, they don't do like trials and stuff like that. It's like 1 year to 2 year contracts, 30%. So it's one management, and she says like, oh, like they double my income, blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, like maybe, but I don't know. I don't really take anyone's word. I have to do it to
see it for yourself.
That's kind of the beauty.
You can't trust anybody nowadays.
Yeah. That's kind of the beauty.
I don't trust anyone.
Of social media nowadays is that like people can make their own living by themselves without asking anybody for permission, without going through anybody. You can do everything by yourself 100%.
Yeah.
And do exactly the way you want to. That's kind of the beauty of it.
Well, I mean, to a point, if there's somebody willing to show you how to do it and they've already done it before, it might be like a decent idea to at least think about taking their advice or something if they've done it before,
Yeah. But it's not like a requirement. Like 30 years ago, you would not be able to do this. You'd have to try to get on a TV show or something where you have a huge network to
more about your day to day, like
yeah. Well, is that something that you ever talk about, that you make content about your like day to day thing? Because that's something a lot of people.
No, I mean people want to want me to do like get readies with me. Like they want to hear like talking videos of me. I don't know why. Everyone's like, oh, like I've never heard your voice before. Like I love your voice. You should do more talking videos.
They might like this.
Yeah.
I see a lot of that on
TikTok.
TikTok.
Like this.
People are always like, let me hear your voice. And
yeah, it's like weird. They're like, it sounds calming. I'm like, calming.
I see that all the time.
That's kind of creepy.
Like, what?
Yeah, I don't know. I see that a lot, though.
I think it's just because when there's somebody that, people enjoy,
admire,
consuming their content, they want to know as much as they can about them because it's just something they enjoy.
Well, and people are like aspiring to be like you, so they kind of want to know all the small details of how you are, who you are,
And passing information on to people from things you already learned to make it easier for somebody else, I think is pretty rewarding. So, just talking about it.
I was thinking about getting into like the coaching like type business, like the training and stuff like that, because there's so many people that don't know like what to do. Like,
that in its own is a huge industry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My dad has a coaching like business, so it's called Morris Mindset, and he pretty much takes like clients on, and like he does like the whole like your macros, like getting yourself back into shape, like how to eat, like inputting your stuff, and like he transforms like people's lives.
Awesome.
So,
what's that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to meet this guy.
No, seriously, come on. But yeah,
you can use it also. I could too.
Yeah, but
I could too. I could bulk up.
There's like different like packages that people buy. Like they'll be like, okay, they either want to do like the 3 months or the 6 months and stuff like that. So that's what I'm thinking about doing with the social media is doing the training things and having these people pay to like be taught by someone that has already done it, because like. I know so much, so I could give someone so much information, and like I had so many years that I had to figure it out by myself. So I feel like it's very valuable. I feel like my knowledge and what I know can like really help people out.
Do you read much, like books and stuff?
I listen to a lot of like podcasts.
Okay.
Like
do you,
business podcasts and stuff
Alex
like
Hormozy?
that. No.
Oh. That's like my favorite guy.
It's okay.
I'm immediately heartbroken.
He basically made a fortune by teaching people how to open gyms and be successful.
Yeah.
Now he's a billionaire because of it.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's anything he teaches like how to market stuff and how to sell it right.
Yeah.
For like extremely high profit margins, and it's all set up on like a recurring revenue business. And that's like he has a book, $100 Million Offers. You should read that, and Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson.
Okay.
Those are both like really good books, I think. Just
Cool.
if you do read every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good way on how to make scalable money. Basically,
She would explode too. With you, like your revenue would explode because you already have the hardest part. You have the following, so you could.
Yeah.
As soon as you turn it into a
I just
business,
guess myself all the time because I'm like, would people actually pay to like be?
They will.
Well, the fact that people watch
know,
you right now means that they would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I bet 10 years ago, if you'd been like, who would people actually care to watch, or look at me every day and watch or consume anything I ever put out? Well, they do. So
I know. I think it's so crazy. Like even like the haters or like the positivity, like people are so invested in like my life sometimes, and it's like crazy. I'm like, you guys are more invested in my life than I'm invested in my own life. But
well, they see your following and they're like, man, she's got something going on. She knows what she's doing, and
or like
and in your eyes, you're probably just like,
or like I'll post like a TikTok that's kind of like. It's kind of saying something, like the videos I post, it's kind of saying something, but I'm like not saying it, and so like you get people like so like rowdy,
Gotcha.
and like I like that because it's like it brings traction to my page because they're like, oh wait, is she dating him? Is she talking to him? Is she still with that guy?
It is the
like
makes you curious about it.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think
for sure
that there are that many people paying that close attention to somebody they've never met, and there's just so many people on the internet that basically anything you could think of, somebody's going to like it. Somebody's going to want more of it,
Yeah. Yeah. But you also have to be so careful about, like, what you post. Like, when you get to a certain, like, level of, like...
It's crazy.
People know everyone, so you can't really post with everyone.
Yeah.
Because,
That's why we called this what we're calling it. It's because, like, I know I've said stuff in the past or something like that that'll come back and bite you. And it's just like... We're saying what we believe right now. 10 years from now, don't come back and hit me for it because things change on what you believe and what you say. And,
or you say something that somebody later on will be like, that's not even close to right. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So don't take our word for it,
Little wrap around.
Little wrap around. That's our thing, I swear.
100%. There's a little wrap around.
Explain to him what it is. It's a TikTok.
Oh, nay.
But do it in a...
You ever seen a little wrap around?
In a PG way.
You gotta think this through.
A little bit later for a little wrap around. I'll show you.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
I'll learn you later.
All right. Oh. I'm excited.
It's not anything crazy. It's just, yeah, I'll show you here a little bit about that.
You have any upcoming trips or anything?
Yeah, I'm going to Columbus, Ohio.
Again?
Yeah, again. Again. I should have just lived there at this point. Because I'm traveling more to Ohio than I am, like, staying in Nashville.
Oh, really?
Which is kind of crazy.
Well, that's kind of close to home for you.
But I know. I think I'm gonna... I'm thinking about moving back home. Because I moved down here to get established because my people wanted me to come here, be with them, talk to them, and just be in Nashville, introduce me to the people and the connections, and kind of just be in a different spot with a whole different type of industry. And now that I'm kind of established, and now I'm traveling outside of my outside Nashville, it's kind of like, why wouldn't I go back home for a little bit? Because I want to travel everywhere. I want to live in New York for a little bit. I want to live in different parts of whatever. So.
Well, I can't think I live in New York. I just feel like I wouldn't fit in.
You wouldn't.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, I just.
It's an awesome place.
Been to Vegas?
No, I heard a lot of crazy things happen in Vegas.
Good time. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Okay, come on.
Or you just put it on a subscription app.
No, Vegas. Definitely, I learned that pretty quick. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It's a good time.
I don't know. You told us plenty of stories about Vegas.
I don't remember 95% of it. But yeah. Yeah, I've talked about Vegas quite a bit.
Vegas is, I mean, from the stuff I've heard and seen, Vegas has seemed to be very crazy for some people.
Yep. I've only been one time, and I did not find it fun at all, to be honest. I think I just didn't see the right things, but I guess for some people...
well, Mr. Boy over there knows all about Vegas.
Come. What do you know about Vegas? Come. He's like, no, I play English. We'll have a conversation. I like Vegas. Vegas is, it is, yeah.
Well, do you
just have to be that kind of guy to go to Vegas, dude. Vegas is just...
Do you have any, he asked you about places you're going to travel, but any upcoming, projects that people are trying to set up for you or that you're trying to set up for yourself that you're really excited about? Or things that are in progress right now?
So, there's stuff that, in, New York and stuff like that, going to the casting calls and stuff like that, setting that type of stuff up, waiting for the casting calls, sending it's called, a comp card, and, it has, my picture and, my height, my weight, my waist size, everything, that's what you have to give to them.
Yeah.
So, that's, where I'm, what I'm trying to set up for myself right now is just to be able to go to New York for, a month and just, straight up just, walk into their buildings and send them the cards and, just walk up to them and be like, this is my card.
Oh, that's great.
Because, that's how most people get noticed. They have to go and show your face.
Be in front of somebody?
Yeah. So, yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
And that's what you're fired up about the most lately?
Yeah.
I could see that as being exciting. That's the kind of thing that could kick off your career.
Just just someone that's even in the airport too, or anyone anywhere that you go, you always have to. For me, I always have to. I don't know how to explain. In the airport, there's so many people there. You could literally meet this one person, and it changes your life. I mean, that's how a lot of people, get.
I thought you were saying you go to the airport and hand out.
Oh no.
That seems like a weird place to do.
No. So yeah. But there's always opportunities to meet new people, and you have no clue that they even are in your industry that you're in, and then you just become friends with them, and they're cool, and it's bam.
Yep, connection.
Yeah.
So you're basically at a stage of just throwing out as many feelers as you possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
Meet as many people as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how I am, though. I love
and smile at everyone because you never know.
Do you practice your smile to look the most friendly to people?
I do have a resting face. It's
Can you do at the camera your resting face?
No, I can't.
And
do
then
it.
you're fake.
You're
whatever.
My fake face. I don't my resting face. It just kind of comes. I can't force that. But my fake,
it just kind of
comes. But my fakeness, I'm just if I see someone and I know they did me dirty or whatever, and they come up to me hi.
Do a lot of people do you dirty?
Do a lot of people do it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you don't even know.
Yes. Right, I don't.
You don't even know. It's crazy. Yeah. No, but actually, social media, it's crazy. You can't get caught up with the wrong. It's if one person doesn't like you, everyone. It's you talk to one homie, and then all the homies
homie
can't.
hopper.
Okay, listen, you can't be a homie hopper if the homie hops to you.
I know, I saw you said that the other day.
The homies hop my way, and it's not my fault. I gotta show everyone some love.
You're making it hard for me.
It's not my fault. I gotta show everyone some love.
It sucks because things like that would probably make great TikToks, I bet.
Oh, I know. And I was just there are some TikToks that I want to post, but I know that if I would post them, oh my gosh, I might not have a life anymore. They would literally I'd be done.
And it sucks that you can't just be yourself whenever it's in stuff like that.
I can.
Well,
but I choose peace.
Yeah, no, I get
violence.
it. Yeah. But it's just it would be nice if you could be yourself and people would just be hey, people do their own thing. They are who they are, And
a lot of stuff gets just posted in random spots. One of them Reddit. Some people will just upload random stuff to Reddit or something, or you do something wrong and it's uploaded, or you say a comment or a situation happened and it's uploaded to a thing called Reddit.
I hate Reddit. I didn't even know it existed until actually how I knew Reddit was a thing because a picture of me, Chris, and Whitney got posted on there. And one of my friends sent it to me and they're hey, you need to check this out. You're in it. And that's how I discovered Reddit. This was just a couple months ago. And I got on there. So, yeah, I was on Reddit with them, and they were just talking.
Reddit?
On Reddit is...
If you don't want to eat for, like, a couple of weeks, just go on Reddit. Honestly, like, if
they talk...
If you ever want to feel like being like depressed for a little bit, just go on Reddit.
It's really uncalled for. It really is.
No, it really
Reddit is so.
Sometimes I look at it, I'm like, you people really have the time of day to sit behind a screen and make comments about everyone's life. Like,
just hate.
Like, what are you doing? Like, are you making money? What are you doing? Like, go out
about me, and like they don't even know me. Like, and I had nothing to do with anything. Like, it was.
Bad.
Reddit is bad.
No one knows you on social media. They just assume.
Exactly.
So if there was something you wanted people to know about you, who watch you, that you think they don't know about you, what would you say? What do you want them to know about you?
What would I want someone to know about
something
me?
that you think not enough people know about you that you want them to know about you. You can just put it out there.
I gotta think. I gotta think. Like deep down, like no matter what, like my exes, my ex-friendships, my ex-friends or whatever, like deep down, like they portray me as like someone that like did them wrong or like a bad person, but like deep down, and like they tell the people that, but deep down, like I would want people to really know that at the end of the day, like I ride for my people. Like when I'm your friend and like whenever I'm with you, like we're going down together type stuff. And I don't think a lot of people think I'm like that, but deep down I do have like a really, really good heart. Like I mean well towards people. Like I want to see people win, you know, like, you know, like I want to win. I want to see you win. Like let's win together.
It's kind of like what do they say? Like if I lose you as a friend doesn't mean I gain you as an enemy type of thing. Yeah. It's like, I want to see you eat, but not at my table.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly that. And, you know, not all of people that I cut off are like my enemies, I would say, but they're just people that you know that you cannot keep close anymore.
Facts.
And especially if you're trying to like do something big with your life, you kind of gotta push some people to the side, and you gotta
watch who you hang out with too. People will destroy your reputation just by who you hang out with. It's very.
That's facts too. Yeah, absolutely. And it's just the whole assumption thing. Everybody just assumes.
Oh yeah.
So
I've had like 20 boyfriends this month apparently. Like
dang.
You influence that on yourself though by your TikToks and everything. You're like, guess who? Oh no. It's like, you know.
I feel like I need to do my homework about. I don't think I've seen any of that before. So
yeah,
he's like, I have no idea.
Your TikTok's just full of Theo Vaughn though. All of it.
I watch a lot of
a
lot of stand-up comedy.
Have you met him yet?
And people doing stupid things.
Yeah, I did.
No way.
Yeah.
No what?
I did.
Look.
Can you get us hooked up with him?
All right,
I met him.
When? How? Wait.
Last year, and I met him at a grill and bar.
That's awesome.
Last year?
Like February, maybe.
She's like 2022. Duh.
Yeah, I didn't meet him here though.
Oh, he lives in Nashville.
No, I met him in LA.
Oh. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely.
You should see if you can get on his podcast. That'd be a lot of clout for you.
I just lied to every single one of you.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I'm a good liar.
She's good.
Well, I thought I caught her in it because she said
edit it,
February, and I was like,
cut it out.
So that's on camera. She's a liar.
Yeah.
Who's the most famous person you've met in Nashville so far, or LA?
Anywhere.
Justin Bieber.
You don't have to narrow it down.
Are you lying?
Yes, he's dead.
Well, I won't be seeing you though. The most famous person? I don't know.
Or have you? I mean, nothing says you have to.
I met like Bryce Hall and Josh. Like we were at a party together in LA together. I don't know if you know who those are. You know who they are.
Josh off of
Josh Richards. He's off the BFF pods.
What? He's off what?
God. Austin.
What?
Shut up.
Is he off of the Barstool Sports? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
I met them at a party. So, yeah, in LA. It was pretty cool.
That's kind of cool.
And Bryce Hall, that sounds familiar too.
You
would recognize him if you seen him.
He like thinks he's like the boxer dude.
Lots of people are doing that nowadays. Paul. It's kind of a big thing for people on social media to beat up.
Yeah.
To what? Get beat up?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty good at that. I get beat up.
Are you?
Exactly, I get beat up. That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta just, once your arm gets healed up, have them put another one on. That way you can start smacking people with that
hand. There's different.
Sorry.
Do a little background.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I think we got some good stuff from you.
Yeah.
You got anything you want to, any kind of, I know I asked you this already, but kind of closing things you know you want people to know? Maybe not specifically about you. Maybe there's a cause you care about and you want to talk about more that it doesn't really fit into the kind of things you make.
Oh yeah, so a lot of people don't know that whenever I first started social media back in 2019, it was kind of just like more as like it wasn't as serious, but I started it for suicide prevention. So like I'm a big advocate for suicide prevention. I lost my best friend to suicide 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So now I'm a big advocate for suicide prevention. Like I said, my best friend committed suicide like 3 years ago. So it kind of just, I don't know, it kind of flipped a switch in my head, and I was kind of like, I kind of got away from that because I started social media with being a suicide prevention influencer, and I like kind of transition to like, I'm growing up, so like I'm trying to like post like your model and stuff and not be so depressing all the time because it's a very sad subject.
Let's show people what's like realistic. Like I feel like a lot of girls and stuff are like, I have to look this certain way or something. Then you can kind of just like.
And so many people struggle with mental illness, and like especially like a lot of guys too that have like depression or like have suicidal thoughts. Like they're not, like guys are not taken as seriously as girls are because they expect the guys to be tough and they expect the guys to like be all like, strong and have all the time. So like I'm very like for like men's mental health too, because I think that's so important as well. Like
that's a unique point. Most people I don't feel like would say that kind of thing.
Yeah, so. I mean, a lot of people, like a lot of guys don't want to talk about it because they don't want to seem weak because they're made out to be strong or they're made out to be tough, but and inside they're hurting really bad. So it's kind of like helping them out. So I would love to like be able to like be on a stage one day and like talk about like mental illness or help. Like that's something that I do want to do in the future. But I think that will come with time. I've always wanted to be a public speaker.
You should do this.
So. Podcast?
I mean, like
you just said that people like to keep telling you they want to hear you talk. So just give the people what they want.
I guess
if this thing, if it gets any kind of
I think this is gonna get a very good attention.
Then it'll show you that people actually kind of like this sort of long form conversational format from you.
Yeah.
And it's so cheap. These microphones, they're like $65 a piece.
Really?
I'm using my phone right now to record.
Yeah, and the lights were $80.
Send me the link, babe.
Yeah.
I'll put it on. I got an Amazon affiliate thing. I'll send you that one first.
You have those thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty easy. Everybody can do it.
Oh, you see, that's what I need taught. I don't know about that.
Yeah, anybody can make money off of Amazon by recommending products for sure, 100%. Any product. If it's on Amazon, you can make money off of it. And you have a following, so you would make money off of it.
Oh, period.
Yeah, pretty much you've got the best thing about a business right now because you've already got the audience you can market anything
you can
to.
All you need is eyes to sell stuff. That's it. To make money, you just have to have attention. Basically, eyes.
That's true.
Yeah.
But no, that kind of that's Gema Jae. That's me.
Well, thank you for... we drove 7 hours to come see you, and thank you for inviting us.
Thank you so much for having me. I really was excited, looking forward to this, because Austin told me about it. He was like, yeah, like, we're doing this. I was like, all right, I'm going to definitely be in town 100%.
Awesome.
So, yeah. But no, this was really great, and I hope people enjoy it.
Perfect. Yep. We'll end it, and we'll take a picture, and then...
Yeah, and we'll put your, whatever, where people can find your socials and stuff like that.
Sounds good. Yeah. All my social medias are at Gema Jae, so that's...
We're probably going to put a thing right above your head right now in the video. They'll see that.